I'm gonna say this outright. If you're looking for a budget camera under $1,000, this is it right here. Okay, video done. But on a serious note though, but this one might be for us, especially for creators who want the quality without like the crazy production setup. I'm currently filming on the R5C, and that entire package costs about $5,000, like with the lens and the camera combined. And the truth is, unless you're someone like me who films high production stuff, you really don't need an expensive camera like this. And that's where the Canon Powershot V1 comes in. Hi. My name is Donald, and I'm just a random creative navigating lifestyle, tech, and business, and sharing what actually works and helps me on a daily basis. I'm the founder of a creator support agency where I help creators with creating, packaging, and distributing their content. And if you want to know any of those information, check the link in the description. Now, if you're a creator, why would you need a camera like this? When Canon announced this camera, especially with the price tag, very aggressive, $899 to $900 with a bunch of creator-friendly features with a camera that has a built-in lens. So pretty much a point and shoot. My last video was on my Fujifilm X100VI and how that video changed the way like I create and like tell stories. And I think like this era of point and shoots, the era of like just the ease of use in how you create and being able to take a small package, that way you don't feel super overwhelmed when you're going out to create, especially if you're just starting out. Like this is super important. So immediately Canon announced this camera, I posted on my story and I was like, I think this camera is going to change the game, and I literally had to pre-order it immediately. This is not going to be a full review. This is just my first impressions unboxing the camera. I literally just got it. I wanted to share my perspective as someone who is a creator, but also a creator operator, right? Because I work with a lot of creators. I also got a bunch of accessories. So I got this battery charger because this camera actually uses a smaller battery than like my camera that I have. So I just thought that I would need a second battery. So I also got a battery charger. This is the second battery here. It's the LPE17. So I got that also. I also got this Godox IM20 flash. Now, I'm a big fan of camera flash, especially on a point and shoot, but this camera doesn't have a flash. But my Fujifilm X100V or my Fujifilm X100VI does have a flash. But I wanted to see, like, is it possible to recreate that G7x effect? Because it is like, I don't know if it's the same sensor, but it is a Canon sensor, so you are getting Canon colors. And if people are like in love with the G7x, if you're able to just like have a small portable flash that you can take with it, I imagine this is something. This was like $30, right? So you can get this. But another thing with this particular camera is that the hot shoe, like, you know, the thing where you put the flash, this one has a multi-interface shoe. It doesn't actually have like a hot shoe. So you would need to buy this converter. This is a multi-interface converter that converts from a multi-interface to a hot shoe, and then you're able to like use this flash with this together. Now I was like, I'm going to test this out here to see if like this is something that would work. But this is the entire setup, from the batteries to the charger to the multi-interface shoe to the flash to the camera. They all are under $1,000. It's as budget friendly as I think it will get in 2025, especially with the specs that this camera has. I'm going to unbox it right here. So you open it, it comes with, okay, so your manual. Look at that. Can you guys see this? Look at that. That is a beefy camera. It is definitely beefy. Obviously, like, I have large hands, but that's a beefy camera. Huh. Okay, it has a camera to video switch right here. And it has the tilty screen. The vloggers, you know, like, creators, like, buying a camera without this is, you know, like, come on, not having the flippy screen. So I like the fact that it does have that. Yeah, and it has a built-in fan. Let's see what else is in the box. So put this right here. Okay, so obviously we have one battery. So I'm gonna bring out the battery there. This is why I said you need two batteries, right? Because the battery is like really small. Because it has a small battery like that, you definitely will need two batteries. The microphone is supposed to be really good, so I'm gonna test that out also. Let's see, what else is here? Okay, so we have this. Okay, this looks like the windscreen, like with the dead cat on there. I'm gonna take this off. From the reviews that I've seen, this is supposed to have like really good audio. What is this? Oh, this is like a hand strap. I like that. I like hand strap. I'm gonna put this on the camera later. So that's camera. That's all you get in the box. And then here, this is the multi-function shoe. Literally all for putting it on top of the camera. So if you're someone who's like looking for that G7x like alternative, this is like, I haven't tested this out, but this is literally like what you would do. Like you put it there and then you can lock it. And it does add a little bit of like bulk on top. The flash is so tiny. It's tiny, but like it adds up when you actually like put everything together. I love the fact that the flash doesn't need a battery. So all you need to do is just turn it on, throw it on the camera like this, because now you have the hot shoe. And I'm trying this out for the first time with you guys to see if it works. I haven't even turned on the camera. Let's put it on photo mode first. So put it on photo mode and then let's turn it on. And let's see. It should flash. Woo! Oh my God. Wow. Wait, I think that's too much power. Let's try it to myself. Yeah. What do you guys think about those photos? I mean, this is like, I can actually like dial it down and like test it out, but I wanted to see that. So technically, with an extra $50, you can literally get a G7x replacement. But then, not only do you get a G7x replacement, you also get the video side of things. Yeah. And this is how I imagine you can just carry it. You can carry it like this, put it in your bag. If you go out to an event, you can usually just pick it up and like, if you need the extra flash, you can get those like flash shots. I will put it on my Amazon storefront just in case you guys want to pick it up and also support the channel. 3 things I love about this camera. One of them is the flippy screen, right? Because if you're vlogging, you definitely want to be able to turn it on like this. The second thing is also the built-in mic. So the fact that you have a built-in mic that it's supposed to be really good, if it's good enough where you don't have to attach a bigger mic, it's really good because it just keeps the package like extremely small. Now, another good thing is the fact that like, even if you wanted a bigger mic is, so you have a mic port on the side and you also have a headphone jack, which is like super high level, right? That's like really good. Being able to like monitor your audio at the same time, just in case like, I could confidently use a camera like this as a B cam for a podcast, right? And that's something I want to try out. You have a HDMI port and you also have a USB-C port for power delivery. And this is a camera you can also use as a webcam, so you can use it for streaming. And I love the fact that it has an inbuilt fan. Like an inbuilt fan, meaning that like the camera can literally not overheat. I think the size and portability of this camera is really important. And the fact that like it has an inbuilt lens, so you don't have to worry about like once you turn off the camera, the lens kind of goes in and you turn it on, it comes out. Another thing I like about the camera is that it has C-Log 3. It has to, so my R5C has C-Log 3 too. Now imagine if I record C-Log 3 on this camera, I would be able to match the footage because this also has 10-bit and all these different, like if you're someone who like doesn't care about like a lot of all these different specs, I think if you throw the camera in auto, like you should be fine. But the fact that you can even elevate, right? Like if you're someone who's used to shooting auto and you want to like, you know, get a lot more custom to like your shooting, like on like your, you want to color grade your video, so you want to shoot in 10 bits, C-Log 3, exposing very well. I think it has a base ISO of 800, which is really good. Again, too technical, but you get the gist. All right, so right now we're recording on the Canon Powershot V1. Shutter is 1/50. f2.8, we're on the widest lens, which I think from what I read is a 17mm in video. So it's a 17 to 52mm in video, but it's a 16 to 15 photo. ISO is currently 800. The ND is off, and I'm shooting at C-Log 3. And with this C-Log 3, I should be able to match easily with my R5C. I don't know if it matches. Obviously that camera has a lot more dynamic range and it's a full frame sensor compared to this. But I'm about to go out right now to go pick up my marathon bib. So I'm going to take this camera out and yeah, I'll see you guys when I get into the car. But hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. If you're enjoying it, definitely give it a like and a subscribe. And all right guys, so I'm in the car right now and I'm actually running late. I need to go pick up my bib for this marathon. I can't believe I'm running the marathon on Sunday. I've been training for this so much, but currently filming on the Powershot V1. Right now, my shutter speed is at 50. I'm shooting on the widest focal length, which is 16mm, which right now is 2.8. ISO is currently auto, which helps me enable the auto ND because this camera actually has built-in NDs like we talked about. This is what it looks like, and this is auto wide balance. So if you're someone who doesn't really care about settings, this is what it is. But this is C-Log 3. So I do have like a lot, and this footage is going to be graded. It's really nice. The fact that like you can just like hold the camera in your hand and you just get like, honestly, the biggest thing for this camera is the wide lens. And the fact that you have a wide lens in a small package like this, like there are a lot of cameras that exist on the market, but for $900, like everything you get in this camera is really, really good. Now you get to see what the camera actually looks like when you want to vlog. I keep looking away from the lens, but that's one thing that I really love about like shooting with a wide lens is like, even though I'm looking at myself, because I'm trying to make sure I can tell you guys like the settings and everything, like it just feels mad comfortable. If you're new to this channel, I recently purchased my dream car, and I will leave the link in the description if you want to check that video out. It was a very wholesome video of me like picking up delivery. I'm going to pick up my bib, but I'm also going to be meeting up with Sophie, aka The Oddity, a friend of mine who is also running the Jersey City Marathon. So she's running the marathon, but she's running a half marathon. If you're new to my channel, she's a client of mine. We have a podcast together called Am I Too Loud? And that's a podcast that I produce for her, but I'm also a co-host on that podcast. When it comes to stuff like this, we be going at it together. But I'm gonna meet her up, and I can't wait for her to see this camera because she's also a creator too. I'm gonna link her channel in the description. And yeah, I think if you're a creator, this is a camera that you should definitely buy. What do you guys think? Let me know in the description. Hello. Yes, I'm vlogging.
You see yours? Oh my god, did you miss me?
I did.
You did.
Oh!
I got these shades.
You see it?
Guys, I got Versace shades. If they're cancelled, I did not get Versace shades. How are you?
What do you think about it?
What?
That's the new camera.
That's the new cam?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You see how wide it is?
Holy shit. Oh, this is the new Canon.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. And it has, whoa.
It has a wide lens.
Whoa.
I know.
Whoa.
Like, isn't that crazy?
Because then you don't have to spend $1,500 whatever amount of money on a new lens.
Lens, yes.
Can you zoom in and zoom out?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh shit.
I told you guys, like any creator will see this and just react that way.
What? That's
Like I literally said like how you were gonna react and
really?
yeah. Like look at you. I'm holding it like
This
this.
is mine because I want a wide angle. What? I wish y'all could see. This is mine. And of these, and this is you guys.
It's so crazy.
Wow, that's fine.
And that's $900.
What? Oh, that's
And it has a fan. So it will never overheat.
side fan. Canon.
Yeah.
Canon. Boy, you use it first time using it?
First time.
Okay, yeah, let's
Give you some
give you a week. I'll give you a week.
Yeah.
Because Donald is a bit iffy about new things. He gets really excited, and then after like he's like, actually, I noticed that. So I didn't get it.
Because I'm color grading this, so it has that like.
That's why I was wondering why it's gray. Okay.
So after I color grade it, we'll see what it
see.
looks like. Yeah.
This is nice. This is tiny.
Yeah.
This is like actually tiny
So I bought a flash
to put on there.
to put on there to see if it can actually be a G7x replacement.
Placement. I don't know if I would do photos with this though.
But if it does like the
Take photos?
G7x,
Because
it
that's
does.
seen.
Yes, you got it has this switch here. This is so bad footage. But
I'm so sorry, guys.
it has that switch where you can switch from photo to video.
Oh my god. Marathon day. How we feeling? Donald's running his first marathon. And I like that he keeps trying to find your eye and my eye to like,
To see which
this is
one.
really good camera. It's so light. I'm not used to it. I'm used to like carrying my heavyweight champion here. I love her though.
I imagine what the mic actually sounds like though. Anyway, when we get to pick up the bibs, I'll check in back with you guys.
How you feeling?
Alright guys, just picked up the bib!
I don't know if you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, it means the mic's very good. But
Why am I doing this?
after this, it's gonna be a two-time marathon runner. You know, the craziest thing is that we actually have another one on the 27.
I'll see if I'll do it.
My wife, she's gonna do this. She says no, but Sophie's no means yes. No, get ass. Because like your no means yes. Oh. Right?
The piece of the sourdough just gets. Yeah, it's a sourdough.
See?
Yeah.
One of the things that I think is really tricky about this camera is the buttons, like where my hand is holding right now, the buttons are really like soft. So I keep changing my shutter speed, which isn't nice. So I imagine maybe shooting on shutter priority, or is the aperture priority, the one where your shutter is auto. But that's weird because you end up losing the actual like motion blur. So I imagine that if you want to use this, you probably need to have like a little tripod or something to be able to use it effectively. Thank you.
Okay. We got it.
How to go viral 101.
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Just in case. I'll do it outside.
Is the commitment for me. She's dead ass like committing to it. Sorry?
Easy like Sunday morning.
Nah, that's fine. Yeah. Guys, I really like the Canon Powershot V1. I think like if you think about the features that it has, and if you're a creator who has like less than $1,000 and you're trying to like get a one, because when you buy a camera and then you have to think about the lens, you know, and first of all, I would always say it's like the best camera to get if you're a creator is your iPhone. Like if you can't tell a good story with your iPhone, you know, you don't need this. But in the event that like you use your iPhone to create and you're looking for like the next upgrade, I definitely like would give the Powershot V1, I would say a 9 over 10. It's a 9 over 10 because it lacks one component, which is like having like a long battery. But it's not a big camera, it's just a point and shoot. So it's not doing too much. But you can really stretch the value. And comparing with my other camera, which cost over like $3,000 that you saw in the early part of the video, you see like it doesn't really matter, right? Because like you could have this camera, you could have that one. It just depends how far you can stretch your budget. Hope you got some value from this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the camera. Are you going to get it? And I'll leave some links in the description. And you can check out some other videos on the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another one. I'm going to post more about this camera, so stay tuned. Peace. Sophie, say bye.
Bye, guys.